It can be hard to admit when you're wrong or when you've missed something. It can be humbling when somebody points it out. And in today's episode, I'm going to share exactly that, a time where I thought I knew something that in fact I didn't have the whole story to. And it's about productivity. It's about the drive for productivity, and I want to share it with you in case this is helpful. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. Now, recently I posted on TikTok. Yes, I do have a TikTok. I am probably on there watching other people's TikToks a lot more than I am posting, but yes, I do have a TikTok. But I was posting on TikTok about what I think the quote productivity bros are getting wrong, namely their insistence on more, better, faster, and eking productivity out of every single moment as their life's purpose. And I got a comment from a self-described productivity bro on that post, and it humbled me quite a bit. It stopped me in my tracks. It made me think. And here's what it said. It said, I am one of those productivity guys that's in the middle of burnout. It's anxiety. What you see is untreated anxiety. And quite honestly, I was and am a little embarrassed that I did not think of this. And I was quite honestly being a little bit judgy in that post about those productivity bros, right? I had assumed that the desire to do more, better, faster was, I don't know, coming from a place of judgment on their part and not from, deep-seated feelings. And in this person's case, of untreated anxiety. And so I'm sorry, because that's not me. And that's not what I want to put into the world. I try to come to every interaction with compassion and non-judgment. It's one of my goals to help the world of productivity shame, to kind of rid the world of that productivity shame. And here I was, and I was kind of judging in the opposite direction. So, what that random dude on TikTok made me realize, and never did I think I'd start a sentence that way, but here I am, is that there's shame on both sides, the compulsively doing and the not doing. Look, toxic productivity is a thing. It is. But I think what I got wrong was where it was coming from, or at least where it was coming from in some cases. So many of us have our self-worth wrapped up in productivity, and we struggle with perfectionism and the pursuit of self-worth. And that's a very anxiety-inducing combo. So to the productivity bros out there and anyone else who needs to hear it, I want to say this. It's not your fault that you feel the need to always be striving for more, better, faster. It's capitalism's. And you have worth regardless of how productive you are. We all have worth simply for being. You too. And you don't have to prove a goddamn thing to me. But what will it take to stop feeling like you have to prove so much to yourself? And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Do More, Stress Less podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, make sure to subscribe now so that you can save yourself time in the future and never miss an episode. It'll take 5 seconds to hit subscribe, and the payoff will be big. You'll never have to think about it again. And pro tip, you'll be using the decide once strategy and saving yourself from the fate of decision fatigue. Do yourself this quick kindness, and I'll see you next time.